Yep. I think.
So, my name is Deirdre. A little bit about me. This is my fiance and my stepdaughter. It was taken about a year ago. She's 6 now. And a little story to let you guys know what kind of person I am. Well, my wedding's in May, but I already have everything completely organized, paid for, all the deposits down, and basically it's planned to a T. And my fiance is now complaining that he had no input in the wedding planning. But I told him if he wanted to help out, he should have helped out 6 months ago, because that's what kind of person I am. Okay. So Myers-Briggs, I am INTJ, which was also very rare, and they said only 0.8% of females are this type. So I like order and structure, and I have a hard time when we don't follow timelines or instructions. It just makes me nervous internally. And I'm also, like David was saying earlier, I'm a perfectionist as well, and I'm never happy with my own work as well as group work. But on the positive side, I am honest, and I'm also hardworking. And other people like me would be Michelle Obama, which I thought one was pretty cool. Putin and Caesar, which wasn't too happy with those. And then also Gandalf the Grey from the Lord of the Rings trilogy. And I thought a good picture from this would be me in Iraq. We talked about in this class how we don't know if it's like nature or nurture that makes you the way you are. But I'm pretty disciplined and like structure and order, and that's kind of how the military is. So that kind of describes me. I'm not sure if I was drawn to the military because they provide those things, or if those things were developed in me through my time in the military. So with this one, I'm pretty much middle of the line, except for with conscientious and then stability. So I said that I tend to, get upset kind of easily, or I can't handle stress very well. But I overcome this by being organized and not procrastinating. And with the conscientious, I do care about you guys, and I want everyone in the team to feel like that they had a say and a part in the work, and that they're valuable members. And I went to Australia and held a qual bear, so I am open to new experiences, just a little bit more than the middle of the road. Locus of control, I have a strong internal locus of control. My mom was a feminist, so that's where that comes from. And then I also, my life experience has taught me and makes me feel that anything is possible to achieve, coming back to school, getting a degree in dietetics. I went to war, went to Australia. Like, I feel like I can do pretty much anything that I put my mind to. And then a little optimism. I know we can get an A on this assignment, and that we can learn something valuable along the way. Type A personality, said I was a 62%, which kind of makes sense to me, that whole stability thing. I can't handle stress that well. And I don't think externally I'm that competitive, but internally I'm pretty competitive. And I'm pretty much not always impatient, but I am always busy, and sometimes that makes me impatient because I'm just waiting to get to the next thing. I'm organized, and then I may have a heart attack at a young age. But I do combat that, my type A personality, by running and exercising, and that kind of helps de-stress. That's me running. I'm a visual learner. It's really hard for me to remember things that are just said out loud. Like, I have to write them down. And that's really helpful on tests, but it can be harder, especially in lectures and stuff like that. I have to see it, and then there's just some pictures I've taken. I like pictures too, which makes sense since I'm a visual learner. And mine was just slightly above average for emotional intelligence. I put a picture of myself and my stepdaughter on here because that's an area where I feel like I don't know anything. I'm like, there's a child. How does she understand the world? How do I interact with her and her feelings? So I'm learning that definitely, but with her and with everyone else, I don't always convey my feelings. And sometimes I may agree with the group even if I don't internally. And that's one of my goals is through this project is to speak my mind, and if I really feel like something needs to be changed or could be done differently, then I'm going to try and voice my opinion. Oh, and then I got a so-so score. So obviously I'm not going to be a business person. So for the group, I want everyone to do their fair share. I prefer when everyone has the same standard of work, which sounds like you guys have a pretty high standards. And I'd rather be ahead of the schedule than behind. I will contribute to ideas and listen to others. And then when I ask about your style in other team situations, I said I'll be the leader if no one steps up, but I really prefer to be a team player and have everyone contribute, which I think is definitely possible in this group. My strengths are written communication and organization, and I think rehearsing oral presentations is crucial for the final project, because I hate it when you work so hard on something and then you get to the presentation and it sounds like you don't know what you're talking about. And that's it.